Hello there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you guys are here. This is Sun, Moon, Venus, Divine. We are going to take a look at your material world, and then we follow that up with your love life. Lots of spiritual path stuff comes out almost every single time. This week's candles are for releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve your highest good. Whatever that means for you, you can have several if you want. If you want to list them all out, you can do that. As long as it's for your highest good, these candles will work for you guys. My subscribers, I create this every week for my subscribers. So make the intention, and I promise you that my magic works as long as it's for your highest good. Okay. This week we are using the Tarot Nefertiti, and let's get started. Spirit, what do you need my Scorpios to know for the next 7 days in material world? Spirit, next 7 days in material world. Thank you. That's both of them. Spirit, do you want me to take both? How do you want me to receive? Oh, okay. And the Four of Swords. Some of you have been wishing for a break. Okay. Let's keep going. A vacation would be a dream come true. Some respite, please. Okay. All right. So with the Hierophant and the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. You guys have a lot of major arcana here. So I'm gonna this is, again, it turned into a spiritual thing, as usual on this channel. It happens a lot, no big deal. You guys, it does look like you are moving into a time of, I'm gonna say peace, okay? It's the best word that I can come up with. It is a very calming feeling that I'm getting from these cards. It's like some of you have had quite a bit of discord, and this is going to be very welcome. For a few of you, this is going to come about by some actions that you took where there's like a higher power that is taking over. Now, this could be a higher power that's like literally your divine higher power, but for some of you, it's like a government entity or like even school. It's like institutional, okay? So, you know, it could be something illegal as well, but for a lot of you, there is some respite coming, okay? So whatever that is going to mean to you. We are going to get some more cards here, but the Star card is about having hope, and the Four of Swords is about taking a break, and it's just some respite. There's like nothing you need to do right now, but with these major arcana cards, it's because it is being taken care of for you by someone that I feel like is I do feel like there's a lot of divine energy here, okay, with the Emperor as well. So let's move into clarifying, Spirit. What can I use to clarify these cards? What deck? Okay, we're going to use the Shaman's Dream deck. Oh, that's interesting. And this is by Colette Baron Reed. That's too many, Spirit. I'm sorry. All right, the Star card for my beautiful Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Next 7 days, Spirit. The Star card. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. Yes, I'm getting this like divine intervention thing, but it's like, this is feeling like, you know, look at this, you know, King Mouse. He's so cute. Is he a mouse? I can't tell. But anyways, you know, like he's sharing his generosity. And I think that the world is sharing their generosity with you at this point. It is a number 3, which does remind me of the Empress. And we have the Emperor on the board. We actually have 2 4s on the board. Do I know how to... 17:8. Okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck is Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. But you know, I just want to caution you that the Four of Swords is usually a break for a reason. So if something adventurous is coming up and you have the chance to maybe postpone it, do that, okay? Because I think that that'll come up later. But right now, Spirit wants to take care of you. Okay, I kind of feel like you're like in this little protective bubble. What's another deck, please, Spirit, for us to use here to clarify? All right, we are going to use the Energy Oracle for this Four of Swords. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Clarify this Four of Swords for my beautiful Scorpios, please. All right, Four of Swords. Scorpion, Four of Swords. Thank you. Storm warning. You know, I'm getting like, yeah, this protection is for your best good, your highest good. You may be asked to, like, you know, stay home. This could be like a very, you know, this could be like a very literal thing. There could be a storm in your area and they're like, hey, don't go into work today. And so you get like a snow day or something like that because of a storm warning. But for me, it's more like Spirit is protecting you and taking care of you and wants you to like chill out and maybe meditate and do some yoga because there's a storm around you. All right. But you guys are actually very protected in this energy right now. Yin and Yang at the bottom of the deck does say that this is absolutely for your protection. It is for your highest good. And there's balancing happening. I heard a reckoning for some of you. So there could have been something that, you know, has been causing you enough stress that you need this break, and this and the divine is stepping in. You know, I'm getting like an actual like divine intervention here, okay? To balance everything out. What's another deck here for this Hierophant, Spirit? Okay, we are going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. Thank you. Goblins with the Hierophant. So for some of you, it's like the things that were going on in your head. I think one, I often get goblins when I think that maybe an institution, maybe like institutions can also be like states of being, like marriage, you know, something that was, you know, the government or like the institution of education, something like that that taught you a certain thing about yourself that isn't necessarily true, because goblins are saying that maybe the things that you have learned about yourself were put there by society and not your own deep knowledge. Okay, we do have so much divine intervention here that and these are both fives, by the way, which do indicate changes. So there's a significant change in the way that you believe. There's a significant change in what you hold dear to yourself. Okay, I do think that things that were more institutionalized modes of being are kind of falling away. Bottom of the deck is another 22. So the numbers 22 are important, 4s are important, and 5s are important. So maybe, you know, take a look at that, look those things up. Because intention with the bottom of the deck is that you are going to be protected through this. I do think that I'm getting some healing vibes as well, because the Star card is about healing. The Hierophant might say that it's going to be a combination of spiritual and medical. So what we have as scientific today, but it is a combination. Spirit is like, be cautious of the folks that try to get in your head about your own healing as well. Okay, so there is like I'm getting some outside voices that are not necessarily true. How do I put this, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit's like, there is going to be a push for people to believe things. I guess this is, okay, let's just talk about it. All right, let's talk about it, you guys. On the table, I'm getting very big vibes about people like the goblins are not true things. And then we have like this institution of science. And I think that there are people trying to undermine actual healing that is done by the Hierophant. He's come up as upright. So even though he is considered, you know, in this one, he's the priest or he is the Pope. Okay. So is there a lot to not trust with that? Sure. But is it as bad as other people are making it? Not in this case. I do think with the Four of Swords, which can also often indicating taking a respite to fight off an infection, to fight off any illness. It is like your body needs this healing. And then I can't help but think of these as needles. I think that some of you might have some influence by people that are like, do your own research and on that kind of conspiracy theorist weirdness. And I'm telling you guys right now that they are the goblins and they are the storm. But you are absolutely protected. That is 100%. You are divinely protected, and you are the direct benefactor of their generosity. Okay? And don't listen to the goblins. They're just trying to. It's like a death rattle is what I'm hearing. Do you know, it reminds me a lot of the movie Stigmata, where they talk about the closer that you get to the truce, the harder the demons try to fight for your soul. And so I do think that right now the goblins are the loudest because you are rising up, okay? You guys should join my Discord. I do talk about this quite a bit, how spirituality has been used in the past as a propaganda and conspiracy theorist tool. A lot of the same things that we're seeing right now did pop up in Nazi Germany, and they've just rewritten it. And some of it they haven't done even very well because it's still like verbatim, the translations. And it is very, very harmful. But again, if you are on this channel, you are a divine being in human form and you are being protected. Your money is about to be restored. Trust in this. Yes. All right, you guys. So some of you have hopes and wishes and dreams about your money. Spirit is like, hey, even though you might have to take a break right now from working because of whatever is happening, or you might just need a vacation, you are going to be fine. Like your money is going to come back triple fold. Okay. Bottom of the deck is take a break. So some of you, I know it, like you just need to take a break, period. If you can't go on vacation right now for whatever reason, because of, the lockdown situation, there are ways for you to take a mental break. So I would highly recommend learning about meditating. Guided meditations work wonders. But it could just be like a staycation too. Whatever that means for you, you guys. Okay, so beautiful Scorpio, let's move into your love life. If this is where you leave me, thank you so much for being here. We will see you guys next year. Make sure that you subscribe to receive your blessings, and give me a huge thumbs up. All right, let's move into love, you guys. All right, so this is there's the Hierophant again. Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Tell me about Scorpio's love life next 7 days. Thank you, Spirit. The Four of Swords again in the exact same. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, this has been happening and it's wonderful. And sometimes, I'm glad that it happens, because sometimes I ask, when I'm doing my meditations, for my new subscribers or for people who have been with me, I want them to know that they made the right decision by subscribing, and having these little synchronicities show up just say that we are on the right path together, okay? All right, Four of Swords and love life, Spirit, for my beautiful Scorpios. I mean, this is taking a break, right? I wish that Four of Swords before showed you what I think of when I mean take a break. And when I said like a staycation, like maybe just go to a hotel that has an indoor pool so you can do this. You can live that life. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. After some time, possibly alone, you guys, or a time of healing, it does look like this is a Spirit. Which one? Okay, thank you. All right. Yay, the World. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Hermit card, which could be Virgo's energy, but this is again some, you know, after some time alone and after some healing. The Hermit is about going within to do your healing as well, because you are divinely connected to the divine. And so a lot of your healing can just be done by taking some time alone. The Four of Swords is all about that, just this respite and retreat into yourself and your own healing and enjoying it too. Like, she's completely enjoying this, and this is amazing. Six of Pentacles is about balancing out. It is about, like, you know, giving and getting exactly what you give and get. So, like, you are in a relationship, if you're not already, you are moving towards this. Some of you guys are still in your healing portion, but very soon, although the World and the Hermit are here to talk about divine timing, but very soon I do see you moving into something. And I heard, she completes me. Okay, so the World card, the World is got 4 fixed signs. One of them is yours here, Scorpio. We have Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Those could be significant. The Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy, and the Four of Swords could be Aquarius. I just want to make sure I'm doing that. No, thank you. Libra energy. Okay, so those could be significant. They don't necessarily have to be, but I do like to bring them up. But yeah, you guys could actually have something very, very significant very, very soon. I do get the Six of Pentacles energy as being kind of soulmate energy, but it's a practical soulmate energy. It is literally like, hey babe, you know, can you put up a fence? And meanwhile, you're inside painting and redecorating. You know, like, there's just like a very practical give and take here. In this relationship, you guys both bring the same kind of energy, or the same amount of energy, to the table. Okay, this is ideal. This is ideal. With the World card, we do have completion, so I do think that we are completing a cycle of healing for sure. But this could also indicate that some of you are bossing up, you know, or moving into a higher level of commitment in your relationship. Okay. I'm going to pull some more cards here, though. The Four of Swords, Spirit. Tell me about Scorpio and the Four of Swords. Of course. Wait. Sorry. I guess the divine timing thing didn't come into, like, enough focus for everybody. So Spirit is telling you, once again, divine timing. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Relax, you guys. Okay, we're not pushing into relationships at this time, especially, you know, Venus is retrograde in Capricorn, so we're just definitely not doing it right now. But Spirit's like, that's more because your healing needs to be closer to completion. Not necessarily that your healing is a destination that you can reach. I do think that we are constantly healing as part of our journey, but I do think that there's certain things that need to be healed before you can attract in this really balanced energy. Okay, what is the Six of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify Six of Pentacles. Woo! The past is now behind you. Release it, embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Oh, we'll put it this way. Yes, you guys, 100%. There is healing that has to happen. And then once you release it, and again, this could be something that you have intentions for with these candles, a new path will open up for you. And I do think it's quite balanced and beautiful. And the World, Spirit. Tell me about the World card. Beautiful Scorpios in the world. Jeez Louise. My beloved. Oh, you guys, I love this card so much. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And this is beautiful for some of you. You are already in this relationship, and this is literally just how your person thinks of you when you go to the store or whatever it is. But for others of you, I think that this is just telling you, especially if you are on your healing path right now, your person is out there and they already already know that union is coming, okay? And I think that deep down you know as well, and that there's really nothing, time is a construct, and they're already with you right now, if even only in, you know, a higher level of being. The bottom of the deck is freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Some of you are now free to heal yourself, is what I just heard. And others of you, like, this is absolutely a requirement. The World card can indicate travel, as does the Hermit card. So some of you really do like to travel, and you're looking for someone who is so emotionally well and balanced that they wouldn't freak out, you know, if you're like, hey, I'm gonna go to you know, Venice for a week, and if they're like, oh, hey, I can't go, they're like, why don't you go without me and enjoy your time? You know, like, what? That sounds incredibly mature and not crazy. I don't know how to feel. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's move in to Romance Angels. Ooh. All right. Retreat again. Some Scorpio, who is not listening? You need to go. If you can, you need to go. If you cannot, we need to learn to meditate, okay? So it's just very, very simple. It's time to disconnect from the world. Spirit wants you to do your healing, okay? It is going to take you disconnecting from anything that does not serve your higher self. Some of you, this is an actual retreat, you know, maybe there's like a yoga retreat or a, you know, human beings with this genitalia retreat. I was going to say a men's retreat or a women's retreat, but really, like, whatever. Gender non-specific retreat. I don't care. Sorry. Yeah, I'm on Wednesday. It's really whatever is going to heal your soul, okay? I don't think that there should be any gender specific retreats is what I'm getting at, but that's just me. You guys, I think that there is very, very healing energy to be had by disconnecting. This could be like putting your phone down, but I really think for some of you, if you can, you need to go to a space where you can be alone. And in this one, it is as a couple. So some of you are healing together, which is beautiful. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do this as a couple. I think that when you have a soulmate connection, when you have a soul connection, a lot of the healing that you do is actually helping to heal your other person as well. So, and again, with the freedom card showing up, you don't necessarily have to be joined at the hip, you know, to do everything. But I do think, and with the Hermit card, and the Four of Swords, I do think that there is some healing to be done by yourself. The World card, by the way, the World card is traditionally genderless, and is supposed to embody both genders that are, you know, I guess, I don't know why we call them, I don't want to even call it traditional gender, because I think that there was a time where we didn't even use gender, but whatever. Okay, so in this aspect, though, I'm going to go with the fact that, like, it doesn't really matter here. This completion, this wholeness is beyond anything in this earth, okay? It is divine. And so it doesn't require any gender-specific healing, okay? Like, this is just a weird concept to me. But I do think that you guys are moving into healing, but part of it is to be alone, all right? Part of it is to see your wholeness within yourself. That was big. It's like, what I'm getting here is that some of you might not see yourself as a whole person right now. And maybe my whole thing about, like, maybe me getting frustrated about this over use in the spiritual community about feminine and masculine, when I really think that they're just polarities, is because there is no need for this to heal. The polarity is needed to heal, but the specific gender definitions are not needed, okay? I'm sorry that that was kind of a rant, but at the same time, I think that someone needed to hear that. 1 second. My microphone keeps trying to pop out. Get on a vacation is what I'm saying. And it doesn't really matter where, you guys. Even if it's just like your, what are they, the she shed. Or like if it's creating art, is what I'm seeing. Like someone is very good at creating art. On some level, this could be, you know, whatever art means to you, baking, but there's a lot of healing to be done in that. Ooh, an art retreat. Oh, that'd be fun. And I know that there's like language retreats, like where you could go to, say, Italy and learn to speak Italian and learn how to cook Italian food. That's fun. All right. Spirit, the Six of Pentacles, please. Woo! Unrequited love. Yeah, okay, so Spirit is definitely saying the person in your past, like, wasn't capable of giving you the love that you gave. It just, like, this is now a past card, obviously, like, if you're reading it like I was reading it. This is someone in the past wasn't capable of giving that to you. So the Six of Pentacles, if you are single, is saying, like, this is what we want, right? Like, we want someone who can, one, I always think that these two are having a lot of fun because they're at a concert and it says love more, and someone who cannot love cannot fill your cup. But these two, their boxes are filled with an equal amount of the things that they have to give. And of course, love languages come into play here, I'm sure. But like, for instance, this one, her box of hearts, you know, are just as needed as this one's box of material. Like, I think that she's probably like the more grounded one out of the two, you know, and like, like she's like the one that, like, we don't actually climb on roofs, okay? I'm gonna need you to get down from there. And this person's like, oh, I was just trying to get closer to Spirit, something like that. Okay, so like, it's a very balanced life, whereas the person in your past was not. And Spirit is like, after this healing, things will balance out because you'll recognize that you cannot give love to someone who, the visual that I'm getting right now is trying to provide, like, both of you have cups. It's kind of like the Two of Cups, but when you're pouring your full cup into theirs, they poke holes in the cup so that it just spills out. And it's like they've got this laugh, like this smirk about it. Yeah, that's not okay. So Spirit's like, you can't fill somebody's cup if they're just going to poke holes in it, because they're not capable of keeping that emotion. They're not capable of working with that energy. Ooh, true love. This is with my beloved card and the world card. You guys, if you're not already in a relationship, you will be, and it will be your true love, okay? Again, love doesn't have these labels that they have here on earth for damn near anything. Energy is just energy, and when it's matched like this, it is going to happen. You are bringing this into existence. Remember, we were talking in the first part about how the divine just has got you. Spirit is saying it's still here, right? Like, this is still like all of your dreams and wishes and all your hopes coming true, because the divine absolutely has you through any storm. Okay. The bottom of the deck is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This probably just came up because I just went on a whole rampage about, like, you know, I don't know. Love is love. You are exactly who you feel that you are. And energies are polarities. And they have no place, you know, to be sexist or homophobic on this channel. So anyways, that's my thoughts. But that's also, you know, Spirit's like, keep an open mind, because sometimes maybe you only dated like this hot blonde chick, right? Forever. And Spirit is like, hey, you know what? Next time you go to this concert, you're going to meet this beautiful redhead. And keep an open mind. It can be something like that. I also get it a lot when someone has been, remember we have the Hierophant's energy. Maybe you've been like indoctrinated in like this culture or this belief system that you can only marry someone within your religion, or you can only marry someone that is, you know, looks like you. And Spirit is like, hey, no, when it comes to love, you will be shooketh by someone who doesn't typically fit your MO. Modus operandi, if you guys are operandi, my bad, I don't know. Sometimes I read things and then I think that I can say them out loud, and then I quickly find out that I do not know how to say the word because I learned it by reading. But yes, keep an open mind. Maybe you're going to fall in love with someone who doesn't fit your typical idea of what a gender role is. and I think that that's why it came up. Okay, Scorpio, don't shoot the messenger. Love me instead. I'm very lovable, I promise. All right. Keep an open mind. I am noticing, you know, that there's a possibility of different religions here too, so that's why I bring it up. Love is love. Self-indulgence. Look at, oh my goodness, if you guys don't book yourself a stupid spa day, like right now, as soon as you turn this off, I want you to book yourself something, whatever it is that you need to indulge. If you cannot take a spa day, like go to a park, spend some time with the trees, whatever feels good to you, you gotta do it. My beautiful Scorpios, this keeps coming up. Spirit's like, I can do it more. We're good. Hopefully we're good now, right, Scorpio? Just tell me that we're good in the comments. Tell me now. We can just move on. All right. What is the Six of Pentacles, please? Oops. I think that's it. Hold on just a second, because it may be more flipped. Nope. I think that was it. Okay. So Heart with a Key is very beautiful with the Six of Pentacles. Heart with a Key is welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So like I said, it's a very, very balanced energy. What you bring to the table, which could be the heart lock, the other person has the answer for this. It's this yin and yang, very, very balanced feeling here. Okay, so they have the key, you are the heart, vice versa, whatever it is. And it's perfect. All right, Scorpio, you guys deserve this. I really, really, really love you so much. I have so many Scorpios in my life. I was just telling Cancer the same thing, because the ones that I'm close to, I'm beyond close to. They're incredible humans. So you deserve this, and I love it. Love this for you. True love in the world, please, Spirit. True love in the world. Almost. I'm curious. Healthy choices was what was trying to come out. All right, more choices. True love in the world. Maybe Spirit is trying to say that you have a choice whether or not you're going to move into this love. It would require that letting go of the person who could not fill your cup before. Camera. Okay. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. I think that for some of you, this is very specific. Again, we talked about travel earlier with the World card, and especially with all of these self-indulgence cards. So this could be very like your true love is someone that loves to travel with you. They love to take pictures with you, like that kind of stuff. But this could also be, this says, perception, learn from the past again. I just said that. Keepsake and make memories. So learn from your past, but make new memories. Yeah, that is in a heartbeat. Like, and also with the My Beloved card, for some of you, if you're not in union with your person, they already may be aware of you, because I'm seeing someone that like can see your photos or something, and they're like, oh, I wonder who that is, or that, like, for some reason I feel very drawn to this person. Could be something like that as well. Okay. The Phoenix is the bottom of the deck. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation is such a theme here. I don't go off on my rants for just no reason, you guys. Transformation, growth, and changed mind are up here. Keep an open mind. Change your mind about who you think that is worthy of your love, because I don't think that they're going to be what you have in mind with all of this, but it will blow your mind how much in love you are, because this is true love, this is soulmate stuff, this is beauty. Oh, the sun just came out just when I said that. Love it. Okay. One more message of love for my beautiful Scorpios who are just vibing so high. You guys are just moving up towards the divine. Love it. Let them in. You guys, they have the literal key to your heart. You gotta let them in at this point, right? So this is not your person from the past. This is not the person that couldn't fill your cup. All right. They might not look like what you think they're supposed to look like, but Spirit wants you to let them in, because you will Love every moment of it, okay? Bottom of the deck is your walls. Our boundaries. In this case, you 100% have your walls up, you guys. Some of you haven't. Oops, I'm just thinking, I just dropped a bunch of them. I'm not going to use all of them, but some of you keep your walls up because you are terrified of someone moving and blowing past your boundaries again, with that unrequited love thing. And so Spirit is like, hey, you know, make sure that we're learning from our past again. We talked about that with camera, but that you aren't shutting other people out just because someone in the past was a shitty person, okay? One more from my beautiful guides to my beautiful Scorpio Spirit. You are growing. Do you see how that even just landed right there? You guys are, like I said, you are moving up. You guys are growing. You are transforming. You are changing. I get that fixed energy, sometimes it can be very difficult for us to transform and to change and to move, but you are doing it, okay, at your right pace, because we did have the divine timing card that showed up, but you guys are moving. You are shaken. Allow the universe to support you as the bottom of the deck energy. They absolutely, absolutely got your back. We talked about this. They love you so much and they are going to protect you. And they want you to keep in touch with them. You know what I'm saying? They want you to talk to them as often as possible. Scorpio, this has been your reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope that if it did, you comment down below. Like I said, comment down below. Tell me where you're going to go, because you need to do this. All right. And then give me a huge thumbs up. I would love if you would subscribe if you haven't already done so and receive your blessings. And I will see you guys next year. Bye.